Kopanje fela le checking le tishebeng ka fa gare ka di magnifying glass and any other looking paraphernalia. Listen, it's on you. Who dipotsa nje fela mo strutting if le boned again? Nyangenga. Mara then again, you don't have to. I can't get you most some chick on my chest. Cause we just rena upogile. When I know upogile. Upogile lo monjo fine. Marilanga there's a figure when people are watching me. Hala polos. Yeah, I said it. And sindisangwa. Hey, Bandawe or South Africa, angazi how many South Africans die a day? Ish, is Google gonna pop up? No, it's not. Mingfuna kungena kwi Google. Angazi, how many South Africans die a day? How many people in this country die a day? Angas, but out of them, how many of them go to heaven? This is a Christian country, right? Unlike, for instance, in India, or unlike, for instance, in Yemen, or unlike, for instance, in Angazi, give me some other country, Lebanon. Unlike Algeria, for the larger majority, let's say 1,000 people passing away in a year. I know it's a lot more than that, but I'm just using some not ballpark, but just some figure in Jafela. Randomly, chances are out of those 1,000 that died that year, go Algeria. Maybe 1 or 2 went to heaven. 1 or 2. Because they were born again in a climate or a culture that does not preach the gospel, but somehow it got to them. Yeah, they are not a reached region, or they're not a repentant region. Yeah, Mara, there are countries like America, like South Africa. Countries like Botswana, like Lesotho. Proper. It's a Christian country. I'm sure you call it a Christian country. There should be, out of that 1,000, at least, guys, like proper. Maybe like 450 that go to heaven. Because in this country, 80% of the nation calls itself Christian. It calls itself Christian. So there should be, out of all the 1,000 people that die in any given year in South Africa, 800 should enter God's rest. But what is the true statistic? What are the true numbers? It is likely somewhere around the range of, if there are 1,000 deaths in South Africa per annum, I wouldn't be surprised that only 25 of these professing Christians enter God's rest. Why wouldn't that be a fact? Because look at your lives. Look at what's going on with the persecuted church in Nigeria. Look at what's going on with the persecuted church in North Korea. Look at what's going on with the persecuted church across church history, and look at how that looks nothing like what it is under heaven, that your lives today that you're living look like. Why are you so special in comparison to the Nigerian church? You're not born again, and you're gonna find out the hard way.